Okay, Wally, how's it going, mate?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, everything's all right here.
Hey,
Uh,
you're gonna show me a card story.
yeah. Card story.
Yeah,
This story is about a fella called Diamond Jack.
Diamond Jack.
All
Okay,
right, so
right.
we're going to start off with Diamond Jack. Okay, well here we go. This is a card game, story, and we start off with Diamond Jack. Now, this story is all about Diamond Jack. So Diamond Jack is there. Now,
Yeah.
Diamond Jack was 26 years old.
Okay.
He had a heart of gold. He was a really kind sort of chap, one that would help you out if you were down and out. During the war, he was an ace fighter pilot.
Ah.
So he was pretty clever, and he was a pretty hard fella as well. But unfortunately, he came upon hard times, and he was flushed.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't have any money. He didn't have much anyway. But anyway, he belonged to one club, and some of his mates belonged to two clubs, and some of his really close mates belonged to three clubs. But poor old Jack, he didn't have very much. Then one day, he got a phone call at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And of course, it was from his gorgeous, red-headed girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, how about you take me out and shout me a meal? Well, of course, being such a kind-hearted chap with a good heart, he said, no problem. So he got on his tandem bike and he cycled down to pick up his wonderful girlfriend, but her sister came out and said, can I come along too? So he said, all right. He said, you can get on the cross bars and we'll go down to the restaurant. Well, when they got to the restaurant, they ordered and they ate.
Ah.
And they ate some more. They were pretty hungry. They weren't satisfied with that. They ate some more. Now they begin to get even more. And they ate even more. And of course it came out tray after tray of food. Well, the poor old Jack, he thought to himself, you know what? He said, I'm just a bit worried if I've got enough money to pay for this. Because they came out as well in tray loads. And Jack wondered if he had enough money to pay for it. Because all he had on his money was 15.
Ah.
So he said to the waiter, how much do I owe? And the waiter shouted back, he said, it's all right, so you only owe 13. And he thought, wow, 13, that's pretty good. I can afford to pay for that. But the waiter, who was a bit of a hard nut, shouted, add 2 more. He shouted out, add 2 more. Well, Jack thought, well, hang on a minute. Just shouting out like that, just add on 2 more. No, I don't think it's right. He said, add 2 more. But Jack said, I don't think it's quite right. Jack said, I don't think it's quite right. He said, I don't mind fork, king, out a 10%, but there's no way I'm going to fork out that much. Well, the waiter noted Jack's diamond ring. Gets a bit exciting here. So he grabbed the diamond ring, but Jack wasn't having any of it, and he hit him in the 5th rib. In the 5th rib, he went down. Oh, gosh, he went right down on the floor. Well, the two of them now were really having a go at it. And the waiter, the owner of the restaurant, came out and shouted out, 9! 9! 9! But they were fighting like nobody's business. So the owner of the restaurant, he sixed the cops onto him. Well, when they got there and they got in, they obviously came out in force. Well, when they got there and they saw the two of them having a real old go, they thought Jack's the one who should be hit, so they clubbed him 6 times. He didn't go out. He was too tough for that. So another copper came in and he had a big truncheon and he said, club him 7 times. Jack couldn't handle that. He couldn't take it anymore. He just went blank. Nothing. They dragged him to the corner and they left him in the corner of the room and he waited there while they cleared everything up. Poor old Jack was unconscious. But when he came to, he was looking into the eyes of his beautiful sweetheart. And he said to her, he said, how about we get married and see Judge King? Judge King said to him, do you love her? And he said, what do you say, Judge? And he said, I said, do you love her? And he said, what do you think I am? Some sort of a joker? Well, they were two of a kind. And 2 hearts came to love together with 1 heart, and they lived happily ever after. Now, I've got something to show you, which Brian, my mate, hasn't said anything about, and that is, if you've got a packet of cards like this, and you mix them up like this, and you've got 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, 2 or 3 people around the table, and you feel like you want to have a bit of fun, you can make up your own stories. Now, what I'm going to do is, I have no idea what this top card is. I'm going to lift it up, see what it is, and I'm going to tell you how this works. Now, I don't know what that card is, but I can't see it. I'm going to have a look. So whatever it is, it's 7. Okay, now I'm going to tell a story about 7. 7 soldiers went to see the Queen. And when he saw the Queen, the King turned up and said to the 7 soldiers, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Get out of the palace and stand outside where you belong. Of course, the soldiers went outside. Now, the idea of this game is for me to show Brian the next card. He has no idea what I'm going to show him. And he's going to try and finish, well, not finish, but carry on with the story. Now, if you've got 3 or 4 people around you, you give each one a chance to read the card. They've got to use their mind to try to figure out what the story's going. So we've come to the King. He's told the soldiers to go outside. I have no idea what this card is, and hopefully Brian's going to be able to say what he thinks. Your turn.
Oh, I think the king was joking about it.
Oh,
He didn't really want them to go outside.
I'll do one more. Okay. But 5 of the soldiers had good hearts, so they said, we'll do what you tell us and we'll behave ourselves.
What's the next one, Wally?
You want another one?
Yeah, one more.
You
Give me a
want
go.
one more. Okay, so the 5 of them said they'd behave themselves. Well, 5 others turned around and said, oh, you're no good, you're not soldiers, you're big poofters.
Well, I'm sure that's going to go down well.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Okay,
hey,
yeah.
Wally, thanks very much for that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, but like I say, all the cards are different. This pack of cards was given to me Christmas time by my lovely daughter as a Christmas present, and she didn't realise they were so big. So I thought, well, let's make a story up. So there we are. That's the story, and that's how it works.
Thank you very much.